Women like to get together and end up with men that have their act together. I mean, if you don't know that by now, I'm sorry, you need to go back to school. But know it now if you don't. And please learn it, accept it, believe it, and live by it if you're going to interact with women. The most important thing to them, bar none, regardless, no exceptions, is a man that has money, basically. Put it in simple terms. When they say you have your SHIT together, you have your act together, you have your life together, you know where you're going, it all means one thing, my friends. Money, M-O-N-E-Y. Okay? Money, money, money. That's what it means. And I can understand that. I certainly wouldn't want my daughter, my sister, ending up with a guy who's a loser. We all understand that. I have no problem with that. I understand that women want a man that has his act together, has his money, has his house, you know, that they can, you know, he has a nest, he has something that they could go into and you know, be felt secure and taken care of and protected. I understand that part. The part that I don't understand, and the part that women fall short, and the part that women act like they are blind to it, is that they are shocked, surprised, and amazed when us, as men, have requirements of them as well. In other words, they are shocked, amazed, and surprised and taken aback when a man also wants a woman who's attractive, agreeable, doesn't have a baggage, is sweet, and is young and in good shape, good looking. Maybe you don't have to be 21 years old, but you have to be good looking and desirable. Why can't you understand that? Oh, they will understand that. They just turn a blind eye to it. They just pretend that the 800-pound gorilla is not there. And therein lies the biggest problem in relationships. Therein lies the biggest reason why relationships collapse. And they do 90% of the time. Just because the other half that are still together stay together, it doesn't mean they're happy. They're staying together in misery for other reasons. For security, for children, for not wanting to, you know, turn everything upside down. They are not happy. If they had a choice, they would leave. I repeat what I said before. A famous lawyer with 47 years or so of practice said that if the secondary reasons were not there as to why people stay together, the actual divorce rate would be in the upper 80s to lower 90%. And that means that if you could part from your partner without, you know, worrying about kids, without worrying about finances, without worrying about turning everything upside down, the pain of, without worrying about the pain of leaving and turning everything upside down being higher than the pain of staying and suffering, the actual divorce rate would be around 90%, if not higher. But the point of this video again was back to the main subject, that women want security. Women want a secure man who has, you know, a safe and secure environment for them to be entered into. But they act like they're completely deaf and blind to the fact that men also have requirements. We also want a woman that has the things that we want. No, they expect you to accept them as they are. Overweight, alcohol and money problem, kids, ex problems, you know, husband wanting to meet the kids, and they say, well, can you not show up Saturday because my ex-husband is coming and he wants to be with the kids, you know, etc., 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 filling the blank. They expect you to accept them as they are, because if you don't, then you're a mean and superficial and bad person. But they sure have solid requirements that you have to fit, that you have to be able to check the box off. And that is the biggest problem, and that is something that will never be solved. I am not saying this hoping that, some woman is going to listen to it and say, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? Now I'm going to accept it. Now I'm going to understand this and be nicer. No, they're going to continue being exactly as they are, no matter what kind of con artist, a marriage counselor or relationship coach or whatever the devil they call themselves, no matter what they promise you. That will never change. The only way you have to protect yourself is be open to it, and find the one that has the least abrasive sides, and stay with them as long as you can. And when you can't anymore, walk away. Just don't get financially tangled up with them. This was a harsh, no seatbelt, hit the wall kind of a video, but something every man in every part of the world, in every situation in life, and in every financial status needs to know. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for heartache. All the best, signing out from this beautiful city of Amsterdam, Netherlands.